With the recent release of Halo Campaign Evolved, I wanted to talk about Halo as a whole from the perspective of someone who grew up with the series. I'm coming from the perspective of someone who didn't pay much attention behind the scenes, so I'm going to mostly be conveying the vibes I got from Halo as someone who grew up with it as a customer that didn't have his ear in the ongoings of the game industry. Plus, I was like 10 during that time. I didn't even know what a fuck a leaker was. Anyways, Halo Reach was the first Halo I played. I was around 10. My mom's coworker said that they were going on a trip and that I can play on their Xbox while my mom was checking their pets. I saw Reach was installed, tried it out for the first time, and I loved the game so much that I wanted a console to play. My earliest memory from Reach was Noble Team getting ambushed by the purple invisible elites with energy swords. That was fucking crazy. Fast forward after a lot of nagging and staring at the Xbox in the glass case of my local Walmart, I got one. I was playing multiplayer for the next hour. It was awesome. SWAT, Slayer, big team battle, and my favorite, Infection. I learned a lot of crazy spots in Infection. That was awesome. I did also play Halo 3 at one point. I don't remember much. I do remember finishing the campaign though, and that I think I rage quit from the multiplayer because I was just not really a fan of the fire rate of the BR. I didn't play Halo 5. I saw the marketing, thought it was kind of weird. I didn't really like this sudden introduced rivalry, I guess, from Locke. During this time, I was consuming a lot of Halo content. Legends, great. Hey, you guys remember Achievement Hunter, Halo Fails of the Week? That was great.
What's up, guys? It is Jack and Jeff from AchievementHunter.com.
Do you think Armor Lock is pretty much just a taunt at this point?
Pretty much.
That's how he was using
I want to show this. Check out this grunt, just totally whiffing. So the guy's clearly AF. Come on!
And, most importantly, Red vs. Blue. Fast forward November 6th, 2012. Halo 4 release, along with one of the biggest mistakes 343 made, Infected, and also no Forge World. You may be asking why not loadouts? Well, I didn't really care as much. It didn't really affect me because most of the time I was playing custom games. Custom games elevated Halo beyond what the game was for me. What attracted me to Halo was the universe and the campaign, but what kept me around was the custom games. You see, Halo has sandbox style physics where objects can influence each other, which can start acting wacky in an endearing way under certain conditions, like in one of my favorite custom games, Speed Halo. I spent a lot of time playing custom games in Reach, Speed Halo, Fat Kid, Get Out of My House, Splatter Monkey, Jenga, Cops and Robbers, Crash Up Derby, Jump Rope, Trash Compactor, Duck Hunt, and Clogged Toilet. Anyways, Halo 4 Infected. Back to that. The zombies were hard-coded to have an energy sword, whereas in Reach zombies, they didn't have that hard-coded energy sword. Most of the previous custom games I just listed off requires a zombie to not just have an energy sword or not have an energy sword. Eventually, most of those games were converted over by the community to make it work, but not through Infection in Halo 4. The forged templates were really awkward to work with, but hey, I thought Spartan Ops was pretty cool. Now, fast forward 2013, Halo 5 announced, but it was an Xbox One exclusive. And the Halo TV series, can't wait to talk about that one. Recently, I discovered PC gaming, so if I was going to fork over a lot of cash, then I was just going to invest in a PC. I didn't like the weird marketing with Spartan Locke, walking up to Chief and killing him. I was pretty much, who the fuck is this? Why the hell is he pointing a gun at my man Chief? And my mood was kind of soured from the lackluster custom game options in Halo 4. Later, I bought a PC. That was when I took the deep dive over to TF2, Dota 2, and Rainbow. I did take a glimpse at Halo 5 every now and then. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Why was Cortana the bad guy? You know, I thought she died in Halo 4. I thought Blue Team was cooler, and I liked their design more than Locke's group. Locke was just a very uninteresting character to me whenever I saw him on screen, and multiplayer was very esports focused when I'm more of a casual player. I saw that custom games was good, but I didn't want to fork over cash for a console for one game and one aspect of that game. Now, 2019, Halo MCC was released on PC. It was cool. It's a bundle of Halo games, Halo CE to Halo 4. That's nice, but it wasn't anything new. And it was a terrible launch. Eventually got fixed, but hey, there was a custom game server browser. Very good. And new armor pieces. It's nice to be able to play Halo again on PC, but it's not really anything new. And 2019, Slay the Spire hit 1.0, Apex Legends released, Walking Dead Final Season, Sekiro, Outer Worlds, and Death Stranding released. You know where I'm going. More games are releasing, pushing boundaries with fresh ideas. Halo has more competition as gaming grown, and I was just more interested in other titles. 2021, Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite released multiplayer November 15th, 2021. It was fun. Then campaign released. That was pretty fun. Then cracks started to show. Writing for the story was better than Halo 5. I thought all the cool stuff happened off screen though, with Atriox and Cortana dying off screen. By the way, Atriox didn't actually die. I preferred Atriox over Eshram. Every time Atriox was on screen, he was cool as fuck. Campaign was released on December 8th, 2021. Forge mode and online campaign co-op released on November 8th, 2022. Firefight released on December 5th, 2023. It took 343 almost 3 years to implement features that were an 11-year-old game. Someone even made Infection in Forge mode before 343 did. You shouldn't be releasing features that were there day one in an older game as part of your live service roadmap. I understand, like maybe like bug fixes, making some polish, polishing it up, but it took you almost three fucking years. This is where I pretty much gave up on the game.
We also want an experience that's competitive and fair. We are a very competitive game. That's our DNA. That's who we are, right? You go back all the way to the very first Halo, right? Multiplayer. I mean, it is a highly competitive game.
Halo was never designed to be competitive at its core. Here's Artie LaBelle, the lead multiplayer designer for Halo Combat Evolved, in an interview with The Act Man.
What were your guys' goals for Halo CE and its multiplayer? What were the focus points in terms of weapon design? You kind of talked about vehicles, but, sandbox, game modes, and, split screen functionality.
Great question. I wanted to make a party game with shooter mechanics. I wanted to make a game that Nintendo could ship, but it was using shooter mechanics. It wasn't using goofball, Mario mechanics or Zelda mechanics, whatever. And that affected the game types that we chose. It affected the sound effects that we designed, the visual effects that we designed. I really wanted it to feel like a party game with shooter mechanics.
I'm probably over-exaggerating with this statement. How can I, as a Halo fan, trust you that you can steer Halo in the right direction if you don't know the original vision of the creators of Halo? Oh, and they just gave up on split screen.
I don't know if I really know what I'm talking about, but you guys are stuck with me for 20 minutes.
Oh no.
We didn't put split screen in with Halo 5. A lot of learnings from that. And I would say for any FPS going out forward, we will always have split screen in going forward.
We have had to make the difficult decision not to ship campaign split screen co-op and take the resources that we would use on that and go after this list.
2022 Halo TV show. Oh shit, that was pretty bad. Saw one episode, episode 1, not really full episode. I just saw the beginning. I was like, why the fuck this looking like Star Wars? Halo wasn't on fucking Tatooine. Then I skipped forward, saw Master Chief take off his helmet. Then I just stopped, mentally blocked the series. It's no longer canon. It doesn't exist in my mind anymore. At this point, it felt like the leadership just didn't care about Halo. Someone had to sign off on this. Campaign Evolved. It was always going to be a disaster. You're selling me a feature incomplete version of a 25-year-old game. Sure, Campaign Evolved, just the campaign, but if I'm dropping $50 on a Halo game, I may as well just save my money and drop $40 on the MCC Master Chief Collection. Yeah, 6 feature complete Halo games where I can mod the shit out of it, relive custom games, and there's even a custom game browser. It's hard not to look at this game and think that this is just a tech test that was rushed out the door for money. It's pretty ridiculous that they decided to sell us skins and you can't even see those skins in like the cinematics. Pretty much I'd rate the game a 6 out of 10. I did have fun, but it's not really anything new. They just added brute, sprint, you can hijack vehicles. You can pick up more weapons from previous games, and AI is dumb as bricks. It kind of just feels like they added this stuff just to add kind of a twist, but I don't see myself dropping $50. Also, the fact that you have to find a skull to disable sprint. At the end of the day, I don't blame any of the lower level developers and the community team. It's very nice that they still promote fan projects, and it feels like they're passionate about Halo. It really does. I just don't believe leadership has the same level of passion or care. I don't want Halo to die. Don't get me wrong there. I'm not sure where the direction of Halo is going to go, but I believe the first step is to Launch a Halo game with matchmaking, custom games, Forge, Firefight, custom games browser, split screen on launch. All of these things on launch, please. And Unbroken Promises. Honestly, they can probably just port over the gameplay from Infinite. I feel like that was a pretty good middle ground of like higher level play and older style. Anyways, Infinite gameplay was pretty good. I think that's about it. If you guys liked the video, make sure to like, subscribe, and it was fun talking about gaming. It's been a while. I need to do this a lot more. I'll see y'all later. Peace.